Good evening, Northern Colorado. This is Bob, W0BNC. I am located at Nunn, and I'll be net control for tonight's NCARC TechNet. Purpose of the TechNet is to enlighten amateur radio operators on topics of a technical nature. We will do our best to answer any technical questions for the benefit of all those who are listening. If there's a subject that has never been made quite clear to you, this is a great opportunity to find an answer. If anyone feels they have information that will help regarding a specific subject, please give your call sign and net control will call on you. This net may be interrupted at any time for emergencies or priority traffic. If you need to use the repeater for an emergency during the net, just say break and give your call sign. We will acknowledge you and suspend the net till you advise that you are clear. Is there any emergency or priority traffic at this time? All licensed amateur radio operators with 70-centimeter privileges are encouraged to check into the net. Club membership is encouraged but never required for participation. Check-ins are requested for the purpose of counting participation and no checkout is required. This is W0BNC, net control for tonight's NCARC TechNet. When checking in, please give your call sign slowly, first alphabetically, then again using the ITU phonetic alphabet along with your name and location. When checking in, please state if you will have a topic that you would like to discuss tonight. Check-ins will be taken in groups of 3. When I have acknowledged the first group of 3, I will then move on to the next group. I will start by taking check-ins from call suffixes alpha through Mike. Alpha through Mike, please call now.
K0MLG, Kilo 0, Mike, Lima, Golf, Marty, Wellington, with some traffic.
AE0KO, Alpha Echo 0, Kilo Oscar, Brad Fort Collins, no traffic.
This is KF0GQH, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Golf Quebec Hotel, Kent from Wellington, no traffic.
Okay, net acknowledges K0MLG with traffic, AE0KO, and KF0GQH. I had a station that doubled with Marty. If I did not call your call sign, please come again now.
WA0BFD, Jerry, Whiskey Alpha 0, Bravo Foxtrot Delta, no traffic.
All right, thank you, Jerry. Let's move on to the next group of 3 check-ins, Alpha through Mike.
This is November 0 Echo Mike Papa and 0 EMP. Greg in Fort Collins with Debbie, K0DBE, Kilo 0 Delta Bravo Echo, no traffic.
This is Kilo Echo 0 Charlie Whiskey Mike, J in Fort Collins.
Okay, net acknowledges N0EMP, K0DBE, and KE0CWM. We'll go with the next group of 3, Alpha through Mike.
This is W0LEI, Whiskey 0 Lima Echo India, Chad and Stout.
This is N0NYY, November 0, November Yankee Yankee, Bart, Mobile, Greeley.
KD0EXV, Kilo Delta 0, Echo X-Ray Victor, Brian Greeley.
All right, that acknowledges W0LEI, N0NYY, and KD0EXV. We'll go ahead and open it up to all check-ins. All check-ins, Alpha through Zulu. Please call in groups of 3.
This is KB0YDN, Kilo Bravo 0, Yankee Delta November. Eric, no traffic, but my compliments to Net Control for superb audio.
This is
Jeff, Alpha Echo 0 Charlie Foxtrot, Ben Fort Collins.
This is November 0 Tango Zulu Uniform, N0 TZU, Bob in Berthoud.
That acknowledges KB0YDN. Appreciate the compliment on the audio. AE0CF and N0TZU. There was a station that doubled. If I did not call your call sign, please come again. Nothing heard. We'll move on with the next group of 3 check-ins.
This is AE3TV, Alpha Echo 3, Tango Bravo, Tom in Wellington, no traffic.
KD0YOP, Kilo Delta 0, Yankee Oscar Papa, Scott in Fort Collins.
W2MIC, Whiskey 2, Mike India, Charlie, Mark, Loveland, No Squirrels. One announcement about this week's ham radio lunch.
Okay, net acknowledges AE3TB, KD0YOP, and W2MIC with a comment. Next group of 3 check-ins, please.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Delta Victor Echo, Kari in Nunn, Colorado.
KE0YYU, Jeff in Evans.
W5BV, Whiskey 5 Victor Victor, Bill in Livermore.
Net acknowledges KF0DVE, KE0YYU, and W5VV. We'll move on to the next group of 3 check-ins.
This is K0AZA, Kilo 0 Alpha Zulu Alpha, Ron in Fort Collins, no traffic.
KM6VAY, Steve, Fort Collins.
All right, net acknowledges K0AZA and KM6VAY. Any other check-ins before we get going with the net? Call now.
K1DEG, Kilo 1 Delta Echo Golf, Mike in Lovely Land.
N0BNK, November 0, Bravo, November Kilo, Rick in LaPorte.
Okay, I'll acknowledge K1DEG and N0BNK. Any other check-ins before we start on?
This is W0KJM, Whiskey 0, Kilo Juliet Mike, Kyle, Rawhide Power Plant.
W0KJM, we got you in there. Strong signal, just a little staticky on the audio, but we got you there. All right, we'll call for late check-ins a little later on here, but we'll go ahead and start with K0MLG. Marty, you had some traffic for the net. Go ahead.
I just wanted to pass along that Costco has a Furman dual fuel 4,000 watt peak 3200 running, going to be on sale starting the 8th. The 8th, $600. Normally $850. They're great generators. I have a couple of them, one I've never used, but I've got I think it's a 3200 peak, 2900 running, but it's not a dual fuel. But this is recoil and electric start. If you don't have a Costco membership and you're interested in a really nice generator, just as quiet as a Honda, let me know. I'd be happy to meet you down there, and you can pay for it, and we can walk out of the store with it or order it online, whatever. K0MLG.
Yeah, that does sound like a pretty good deal. I just recently bought a 13 kW dual fuel electric start for the house. Here's a whole house backup generator. A little bit more than 600, but 13 kW. All right, good news. Yeah, especially this time of year when it's cold out here in Nunn. It's weird. East of County Road 29 is Excel. West County Road 29 is Poudre Valley REA, so you can guess who loses power a lot out here. Any questions or comments for Marty in regards to the generator, or any questions about backup power in general?
KB0YDN comment.
YDN, go ahead, Eric.
I look at Facebook on my phone every now and then and don't have all the ad blockers that I have elsewhere. So I got besieged by ads on Sunday when I was waiting in a restaurant, and one of the ads that kept coming up was Honda inverter generator EU2200i, only $29 while supplies last. And I got it from about 5 different vendors, all saying they were buying from Costco. And you know what they say, if it's too good to be true. But I thought that was patently absurd. Back to that.
It's amazing some of the crazy ads that will pop up, especially if you've talked about it, did a Google search, opened an email that had a particular item. I've seen like FT891s for $19, kind of along the same thing. So, yeah, buyer beware. Red flags pop up really, really fast. Any other comments or questions regarding the backup generators?
CWM question.
Go ahead, Jay.
Make sure, I'm trying to finish up a generator backup set for the house, shop, whatever, and I'm looking for some wire. What would be ideal would be some, I don't know, well, 10.3 or 10.4 SO cord, or just the wire itself that I could pull through some conduit, 10 gauge or 6 gauge.
YDN, go ahead, sir.
Very, very strongly suggest that you use THN wire, 10 gauge or maybe 8 gauge for your wiring, and wire it in accordance with the NEC, because your insurance company will get all grumpy if something goes wrong and they find that your wire is not up to standards.
Oh, I follow you electrician-wise. I said 6 gauge, yeah, 8 gauge would be great, 10 gauge would be just fine. I've got all the panels and disconnects to do it. I'm just looking for the wire. SO would be fine in my situation.
Should you want to go for THN wire, Home Depot has spools of it.
Okay, thanks. I just throw it out there. You know, sometimes I got a pile of stuff laying around that needs a home. I was just throwing it out there if somebody had some wire. K0CW, I'm clear.
How much you looking for lengthwise?
50 feet of each line, so 3 lines would be fine, so 150 feet.
Okay, bummer. I have about 6 feet of 6'3" with the ground, but I guess that's not going to work.
Okay, yeah, well, thank you. I've got a spool of stuff here that's 4-wire 6 gauge. It's 8 gauge. Too short. So thank you.
Not a problem. Okay, Mark, W2MIC with the ham radio lunch announcement. Take it away, Mark.
W2MIC. As many of you already know, every second week we get together for ham radio lunch. And yes, this is the week. Wednesday, that's 2 days from now for those of you who are calendar challenged, we will get together Wednesday morning at 11:30 a.m. at the Perkins Restaurant in West Loveland at 2222 West Eisenhower Boulevard. We run until 12:30 or 1, maybe a little later. It's a really good, I refer to it as TechNet with lunch because there is so much experience covering so many areas. We typically have 8 to 12 people and several operator centuries worth of experience in everything from FT8 to plain old wire dipoles to you name it. So if you are a ham, if you are not a ham, if you would like to become a ham, by all means, come on down, bring your questions, and we'll either find you answers or we'll find you somebody who can get you answers. Thank you. Back to Net.
Real good. Thank you, Mark. This is W0BNC Net Control for the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club Weekly TechNet. Do we have any late check-ins, additional comments, questions, or any other discussion for the net? Call now. Okay, hearing none, we'll wrap up the NCARC TechNet for tonight. Net Control would like to thank each station for their participation. We had a total of 25 check-ins tonight, including Net Control. This net will occur again next Monday at the same time on the same repeater. This is Whiskey Zero Bravo November Charlie, closing the net at 1819.
This presentation was brought to you by the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. For more information, visit our website, ncarc.net. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.